All of these drills have dedicated stops for the depth, which is nice because a lot of times people don't know how deep to place the implant. Well, this will allow you to drill right to that depth. So if you go to the 2 and the 2.8, depending upon the implants that you have, are they all the same?
They're all the same. They're all unsterile 375/11s.
375 by 11. Okay. So what you will do, 375 by 11.5, you're going to go with a 2 millimeter. You're going to go. You're going to go. I thought it would work. You're going to go with the 2 millimeter, then the 2.8, and then you're going to go to the dedicated drill, the 3.7 by 11.5, with a dedicated stopper. So you're going to go all the way down till the drill stops on the ridge. That's going to be your depth. Okay? When the fourth drill from the top, it'll say length 11.5. Okay, does everybody see that? So it's 2, 2.8, and 11.5. When you're drilling, you're going to be drilling them at high torque. The 2, the 2.8, and the 11.5 drills, those 3 drills are going to be drilled at typically in the maxilla. I'll drill at 600, 800 RPM, and in the mandible, usually 1,000 and 1,200. And then when you place your implant, you do it obviously at low torque and low RPM. On the left side of the implants system, you're going to see the carriers for the implants. When you open up the packaging of your implants, these implants are packaged very, very in a unique way, I think. You'll open up these implants, and when you open them up and you pull them out, you'll notice that they're sort of on this little pin carrier. The intention was for you to be able to take this off and be able to place it onto your drill mounts. So on the left, on the very far left, these implants are made to be drilled in from the implant level, not from a carrier. So you're going to see on top, you're going to have driver mounts. You can use the motor, or you can use the straight driver, or you can use the ratchet. So you have a lot of different ways to put this in. Probably the easiest way for me, if I'm working the front of the mouth, what I like is to be able to do the following, is basically what you're going to do is take the implant. And it fits into the straight driver, and you can actually drive this implant in by hand. So in the front of the mouth, anterior, lower anterior, bicuspid, when you get to the molar, you're obviously going to need to use the ratchet because you can't get in the back of the mouth. But in the front of the mouth, you can use either the handpiece, or you can use the straight driver with your hand. And the hand driver is kind of nice. You can actually control and feel how dense the bone is, especially in a ridge split case. If you're placing your implants and you want to go in and kind of feel how that bone's stretching, you can actually do that and stay to the palate. So there's a lot of different ways to place the implant. It can be either done by the motor, it can be done with a ratchet, or it can be done with the straight driver. So what I want everybody to do is, first of all, on your models, you have a couple of edentulous areas, the central incisor and the first bicuspid. I want you to go ahead and try to drill in those spaces utilizing the drill sequence that you have for your implant size. So you're going to be the 2 millimeter. It has depth markings on the 2 millimeter drill. It's 6, 8, 10, and 11.5. So you're going to go to the 4th line on those drills. The 4th line, you're going to do that for the 2 millimeter. You're going to do that for the 2.8, and then you're going to go to the dedicated, the blue color. The 4th drill from the top, it says L11.5. That's your 3.7 by 11.5 drill. Drill your implant sites. One of you does the central, once you do the central, you can do the other side, do both at the same time. There are enough models for everybody, right? Everybody has enough to put 2 implants in. Put both implants in. You can drive one in with a ratchet and do the other one with a straight driver just to get the experience of it, okay? So what I want you to do, so go ahead. I think the units are all set for, I don't know what they're set at.